Okay, take two. I have yapping, I have talking points that I need to get through before I start playing a video game. And also this is, you know, sneaky secret test my recording setup and my new audio settings. Because I have like a mic compressor on now, like some kind of professional, and I have my stream monitor up there on the evil new TV that restarts whenever it wants to, so that's fun. I have 4 things that I need to say before I start playing the video game. You'll notice there's a chat panel. This is not live. I'm talking to myself in my living room. Talking point number 1, and I must disclose that this is a cheated deathless run. This is not a run where I have, I mean, obviously I've never seen, Scout's fucking honor, why would I lie about this for clout with 2 people? I have never seen the losing screen. And that is a very important caveat because there was a time once, early Rasmina, I was fighting Nith. It might have been a mid-boss fight. I think it was definitely an end of page. I don't know if it was the end of the ritual. But I put myself in a situation where I played, and then I was like, as I clicked the button, I was like, that was a mistake. And I saw the position that the game put me in, and I was like, I'm gonna lose in 3 turns. And the ramifications of that possible loss on, like the potential ramifications of losing at that point or at any point on the story and the characters and the good ending that I'm going for was so distressing that I hit Alt F4 and then I got up from my computer and I walked away. So, I have cheated before, I will cheat again. Ideally, what I'm gonna do is record a full, like, totally actual deathless, like, don't fuck up run in when I do my modern English playthrough, because I want to do a modern English playthrough so that I actually know what people are talking about. No offense, I'm just stupid. My headphones are falling off. Help! Help! I'm gonna have to do some cuts, man. I'm not good at talking. I hired this weasicle to stare at you. What has happened is that talking point number 2. I've gone into a situation that I thought was going to be beneficial for me, but it might not be beneficial for my specific purposes. I have obtained, I don't know what it's called, the sealed demon coin, the coin of the sealed devil. It's got goop on it. It's the reverse of the regicide coin, and what it does is it, theoretically, if I read it correctly, means that my opponent can only have 2 monsters on their lineups. This sounds great. This sounds like a win button. This sounds as much of a win button as the Riddle Cleaving Edge, which I also have because I'm great. This music is very loud. There, that's better. What I have done, though, is because I have that coin, I am in a position where stalling is going to be very hard for me because there is less guarding between me and hitting the eye, whether I want to or not. So if I take damage over the course of the run, I'm in a position where it is much more difficult for me even, you know, to get defenses up that will protect me and keep me healing while not killing so much of their guys and, you know, hitting so hard and so far, because I think I have a lot of blasts and I think I have some tunnels. It's going to be hard for me to avoid hitting the eye if I want to do that. Maybe not. This is just a prediction. I literally thought of this in the shower, but as much as it's a good position, it's also a risky position, specifically for the purpose of bragging about playing deathless. So that's fun. Talking point number 3, I am going to punch my microphone. My recording setup is that I am sitting on my living room floor with my microphone clipped to my coffee table because the air conditioning in my office is so loud that I cannot speak in there. And where the microphone necessity is right between my hand right here and the microphone. So if you hear this, if you hear any sounds like this, I'm punching my mic. That's not on purpose. Talking point 4 says, sometimes my computer crashes. This makes me unreliable. Everybody knows about this, right? My fucking graphics card. Theoretically, there's been some kind of NVIDIA update, and I'm gonna say that, and then immediately it's gonna crash when I load the game, and I'm gonna lose my recording. It's gonna be great, but furthering my own unreliability as a narrator, my computer crashes all the time for no reason because of a graphics card error that I cannot fix without working at NVIDIA. NVIDIA? Talkingpoints.txt. Go away. Fuck. How do I open the game? How do I open the game? I don't have the game open. This is how you know I'm a real streamer. I say, again, streaming to nobody. recording in my living room. Okay. I go here. Ooh, that's a graphics card stutter. Hey, but we didn't crash. Yet. Knock on wood. Where? Stream windows. I don't have a game capture? Just name it generic. I've spent all day preparing for recording. What do you mean there's a second capture okay. I am gonna kill you. And then I'm gonna kill you again. Here we are. Why did you go all the way up top? I specifically made you in a folder. Why are you not in the folder? Get in the folder, bitch. A little smaller. Get right here. That's fine. That's not fine. That looks good. That's fine. All right. My other audio thing seems to be fine in that I can't fucking hear. I get to close Windows Media Player now because I'm using Windows Media Player because I'm a normal person. What is overlay W? Properties. Window. Search host.exe. Not Firefox. Killing Stone. And of course it's only open when the window's open. I'm gonna get my hair out of the way. I'm gonna get my hair out of the way. Am I? Am I gonna get my hair out of the way? I am. Mouse, keyboard, everything's fine. Game audio. Wrong window. Game audio is showing up on my monitor. I will adjust it, if I need to later. It might be loud. I don't care. Ooh, that is kind of loud. Has that been muted the whole time? No, it's still playing. It's not muted. I need to mute it now. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the Killing Stone. I need to get fucking tracking software that'll show when I do my head dance. I've already cleared everything. The house is goddamn freezing over. This is, I believe, going into a volume finale round. Let's see what fucking happens. I don't want to do voice acting. I didn't think about that. I don't want to do a voice. I don't want to do voice. I should. Rise, alarum! Hie and haste now. The family, they fight, dost see? Down and darkling all. Oh, Maven. Prithee, if even one is hurt. In. I don't know, I'm not old. I, poor chops, my heart cannot. The grotto! Oh, run! As usual, some bullshit. As usual, some bullshit. Before we left off, Vollum was being suspicious, but I figured it was just normal. Oh god. I forgot they fucking did that. Right, the grotto. Different than the ritual chamber. You gonna get me? That door was there before, I'm just paranoid. Whatever that was, I missed it. Alright, what are we doing to the dead body? By the time you enter the grotto, Nika is nearly shouting at Vollum. It is a small shock to witness. Malta and Rasmina, watching uncomfortably, now flinch suddenly as a deep bone-shaking bell strikes. From where? All shuffle briefly around in attempted triangulation. Probably the water, probably the big wicker lady. Nika literally snaps her fingers, drawing eyes back to her. Ah! This is the thing that was showing up earlier when I reported that bug. It was the much smaller, but I think this is what it was trying to show me before. From the shouting is one I warned. Warned with an N, because I'm normal. It seemed that Volum's waking mind is caught up to the revelations of his pawn and the soul within it. Marks the bell of last chances, lattermost doth yonder I'm really good at reading. Lattermost doth yonder signal sound. Revile me as ye must, yet hear me. Volum, thou must needs refuse the invitation to this mad feast. Seabury thy American and be done. Mariken. All of us shall fly this accursed house. See, the thing is, Nika, it's okay that she died. It's fine. This appears very heated and will go on a long while. You do not believe Volum, Rasmina, or Malta will actually allow Mariken's vessel to be launched before the feast. When you consider intervening, your inherited eye grows ice cold. From Mariken's notes, its field of view in time is thrown both wider and further out than is your own. What you might have done or not done to change the fate of Volum and Nika Svangard here has passed. Do you listen in on Nika's desperate entreaty or ignore them and focus on the task ahead? I want to see it. I haven't seen it. Why is skip the first option? Not very nice. Nika's voice breaks. By trained reflex, you observe a little accent she betrays. She has Denmark itself by the tongue. But those wretched Danes, her family, are unto... These specific assholes. These wretched Danes, her family, are unto themselves expatriate. She takes a steadying breath and starts again. Volum, beloved, hearth of my hope, most gentle, unreddened Eric, oh, heed thy wife at last. Unreddened Eric. Durst cry a song of redness, thou cursed thing, with thy black eyes affixed in murder's mask. Literally, it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. I find no fault on her. And you shouldn't either if you've been paying attention. Who neath tideth? No true wife. From the bed of dreaming Volum, O fool Volum, with mine eyes onto troth twice blind. Away thou'dst did midnight slip and, what? Anon stole upon pensive windowed Mariken, and didst... How well poised wert thou, but a roguish wind thou, just a gentle push. Alack, she fell! Was I the only one paying attention, Volum? Mariken made this happen. Marion, with her this house. Aye, down her, down we, to the unkind stone, falleth fate and family. Piling woe upon blame, heedless of recency, curses heaped into a kind of high cairn against the tide. His grandmother, his wife, now all vicissitudes of exile and time. His huge frame quakes. Even at his age, he could break a backbone like so much kindling. Raging, his every snort and chuff seems to echo, a great warhorse down the empty halls amuck. Her own breath seems to suddenly stop and... Why is there two skip options? Weird. I feel like after all the dripping and the freezing, the house is gonna burn down at the end, I feel like. Husband, canst thou not know Mariken all these years? She gulled me onto the balcony, deft as my folk might cliffside, net a little up. Murder! Did I hate her? Aye. Of a night I went to her for advice, even in my own spite, aye. And lo, awake was she, and day-dressed for mitternacht. Hot tea pre-brewed to steady me. Then on soon was Nika drugged. Aye, fucking my headphone jack. Devils beheld I, all in wanton rut of frenzy. Why are there so many skip options? Also, again, Volum, pay attention. Oh, the TV went off. Then a hateful beast did crawl from within my throat apace. I know not what to howl. Rage not my own, for I ne'er act in haste. Interesting dashes there. We struggled. I don't know what the apostrophe is meaning here. Rage not my own, for I ne'er... Nope. This is what happens when I look away from the screen to get an M&M. For such things, said Mariken, that the most paxiciala in yon settlement would not dare utter. More manlike for cruelty she than any so sexed. Alas, wherefore reify? No killing hath any great tale to it. Believest thy wife, grandmother to thy living grandson, or make of Mariken's little play still further farce? Malta looks from her to Volum. Nika swallows wearily. You suddenly sense that her own people may shun or turn her away. Wherefore she needed pushing, I can but hazard at. Yet mark me, Mariken's hand was I, as thou e'en now, trusting Volum, think. 'Twas her will to die upon that stone. Clear as had her blood upon the snow-made autograph. Oh, see, pray seized her at last. Smiling she died. As I staggered back to bed aghast, I saw it still. Oh, Lord, I see it now. Come on, rip off the shroud. Thou liest, O subtle, subtle sword of thy sex, art thou e'er oft unarmed? Here he notices you. He also seems to remember Rasmina, who watches in grim fascination. You watch the old man behold himself, if darkly, resolving to raise one particular field, not the Meadowland entire. Faith, 'tis well fortuned that thou camest not back to Denmark, where they hath men in masks trained to see in a lady out. Oh God, oh my husband, leave man-eating Mariken to her worm-wived doom. But thy grandmother is she, yet under her cold blue teats she has kept thee a lifelong suckling. E'en thou knowst, this house hath no place here. House hath. To rot, all this should have long lapsed. Lapsed? I still don't know what the apostrophe does. Thou canst scape her now. Wherefore, with thy soul against thine own wouldst yet cleave? Since her fall, when you draw me close, that reeking becurdled tea doth recurse. O God, Valum, my own first and final love, when I thee kissed, 'tis her I taste. She stifles a gag, or a sob. A hand claws the air in frustration, waving away some seeking to comfort her. Even Valum steps toward her despite himself. Why are there so many skip options? Wife, as thou art now, list, we seek not to escape, but redeem. We are not to send her hence until the feast is concluded. I got a Discord message, but my desktop audio is off, isn't it? Yes. The fiends who covet her must be present. 'Tis the very feast that draweth them out. The ritual was exacting. To undo the curse, so must be we. Oh, the ritual saith. Sir, I know thee not. Where is my husband who schooled me against such vile paganry? Rasmina, don't hit anybody with rocks. Watch ye then, as I alone do God's work. Nika begins to try to launch the boat herself. Immediately, Valum grabs hold. The whole family struggles into the burial vessel, American's wrapped body bouncing obscenely around. Rasmina catches Nika from behind, who instinctively leaps back hard. Unseen, the model home. Was that on the table? It wasn't on the... I wasn't paying attention to the illustration. That was upstairs last time I checked. The model home is crushed by their combined weight. All eyes are drawn as the body topples out, a chorus of gasps. You alone hear a soft splash. The grapple breaks up. Most are staring at the shameful mess of the body on the cold, damp stone. Nika's eyes glisten as they take in her family-in-law. Her expression sags, verging on defeat. We're all gonna go upstairs, and there's gonna be no more house. Abruptly, Valum catches your eyes, watching from a distance. He halts and, you believe, beholds himself. A glimpse of whomever he might be, free of her. Is that why there's so many skips? So that we can see all of these images, and we can see the house thing, and without all the yapping, maybe. What has she done to... What's going on here? Is that a problem, or am I just unschooled in the medieval? Is this medieval? I don't know. What is Valum? A father? Grandfather? How I howl, and for whom? My wife? No. A harpy, who hath sold me, nay, sold my children to hell on the hoof as horse flesh. Nika, no, not when it began yet. I feel a great weight doth slip from me, even as... He laughs. Loudly at the unintended joke, the fallen burial vessel. You have never heard the sound. It fills the grotto. Some passing bear on the ice floe beyond this chamber's bounds might sit up with a start. Slightly mad tears come to his eyes, and he steadies. Nika, my wife in sight of God art thou, and maven, though I am full grateful. Methinks thou didst but witness it. Yet thou schooledst me well, and on mine own self the subject. Nika, of our debt and tainted blood thou bearest none. Thou wouldst fly, I'll hold thee no more, till one day anon, and by thy safety new vouchsafed, mine waiting arms at last be of this all-abasing purpose name and employ void. I know as madness doth this all beseem, yet mark, this feast we must attend, not to honor her, but all other lost Svangard souls. See, maybe reading out loud, because I'm understanding this quite well, maybe reading out loud is what I needed to do all along. Nika looks like she is enduring a torturous ordeal of her own. I hope she's winning. Her typically frank and untroubled face contorts. Husband, I know not the strange music of mind, ne'er have I heard my Valum sound his own depths thus. I knowst. Who's texting me? There be nothing. Would Nika decline to sacrifice, to be absolved of my part in... She looks at Mariken's body, then you, then it back to Valum. This place is cursed, husband, and of thy fatherland Nika knoweth not, save that all this grew front. I must go, I know not where, but goodbye I cannot until... I pray that thou and thy soul see peace in this life, Solus band. They kiss one last time. Watching, even Rasmina sees a certain mist accrue in their eyes. Malta hugs Nika around the hip. Words are exchanged. Then she turns and is gone. You and the family awkwardly return Mariken's body and all its occult accoutrements to the burial vessel. All then ascend. You and Volum lead the way, hastening to the study. Who's texting me? Hold on, I have to answer a text message. Inconsequential. Be silent and still. What do you want? Is the serpent amongst it? He's right over there! He must needs be. Shall therefore step only whither thou so schoolst me. What you want? Normal. Normal. Can't get around. Where's my kitty cat? Oh, she's back there. Oh no, that's the evil familiar. You're right here. Normal style. Okay. Yes, what you say. The devil inclines his head towards your client. Behind him, life-size effigies of the family look on with the final stoic regard of old-growth trees awaiting the approach of a forest fire. For all that, you see no flames. A pungent sedimentary odor fills the chamber. Oh, behind him. Oh, over there. Listen, I'm not smart. Alright. You're very menacing. I have some good shit on my side, though. Let us attempt to continue the streak. I'm glad that I know now that bargaining in the final ritual is actually worth something. I did kind of fuck up my Malta deck at the end, very end, because I didn't know that all this mattered. I very rarely ever have to do this. This is pretty annoying. This would be nice. I don't really care about that. Here's our opening gambit. That was a really good play on your part. I'm having some M&Ms. Fact exchange. I don't see a cursed exchange on this slide, which is good. If it happens on the next slide, I will probably be cheating again. Okay, well, this is really interesting because I could get a second one of these, but I feel like I so rarely need to actually discard both of them. It's just the win button. I could, bringing it down to 3 health as no health is pretty decent, just for overall survivability. I never replace assets, so I don't need that. Is this fine? I don't know. I don't like this because it's, like, too good. It is just a temporary boon. Oh, and I have this, which has never come into play. Why not? Why not? Let's kill and slaughter. Let's be great. Let's be excellent. Alright. Are any of these good? I hit my microphone. Shield is decent. I think they're fine. I mean... Do I have it? I don't even think I do have an immolator. What's it on? By the way, the enemy is really good at making sure I never get to use this thing. Which I guess is what the enemy is for, but like... Could you stop killing it immediately, please? I want to see it do its thing. I think my deck is fine as it is. I don't think I need any of this. Another reason that my Malta deck is kind of fucked up is that I didn't realize you could skip pack exchanges. Okay, where are we actually going? Objectively, this is great. 2 forges in a recovery. Forge a boon in a recovery. Let's just go up right side. When I go back to the map, I have to see, was that just an optional Bane that I could go to for no rewards? That was great. All creatures... See, that's this is another thing that I'm worried about. That I was, rehearsing in the shower when I was going over my ideas for talking points, and, totally forgot to mention earlier. At the boss battle for Ritual 4 of Valum, I saw a couple new cards that I had not seen before debut, and I'm a little worried about the presence of new shit in these final 2 pages. But you know, if I die on this first one, then I won't. No, I will release the recording, and it'll be called "The Most Embarrassing Thing I've Ever Put on Video" or something like that. Fuck you, Anointed Knife, turn 1. Good to play a damper on the first turn, is it? I should put my hand in front of my mouth when I'm talking. Ha! Well, taste my own medicine. Lose health and gain strength every base. Okay, so everybody's poisoned and getting stronger. This is concerning. This is quite concerning. Do you have counters? You do. No. All creatures on the battle line? After they're on resolve. Okay. So... when resolve is the battle phase. I see. So that's gonna pop after I hit go. I don't like this. I don't like it here. I do? I keep forgetting I do just have a kill button. Okay, what else can we do? Only creatures in the battle line. Ooh, I do need healing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's after the resolve phase, so they attack, and everything happens, and then they lose the metrics. Interesting. It will be a fun, natural way of getting attack on the flasks. What do you want? Somebody with more than 2 health is good here. Your tunnels. Can we get blasts up in here? Okay, you're dead. And I'll be back at full health. I love to see it. Beautiful. To think I was worried. Oh god, I just glanced up. See, the reason this model looks so weird is because I made it, and I don't know what I'm doing. $16 is good. I need to dust my screen. Anything good for us? I do like playing with this guy. I think I had a couple on my Resmina deck. This one is like... If that was a more permanent thing, I'd be base. I think I will be using this guy. And I will put him on someone that already has 3 and no. It doesn't fit better here. I'm not really in the mood for replacing packs. I think it fits better with the name of this one. If you're not really the kind of person who replaces a lot of packs, then it doesn't really matter where creatures go, but I wanted it on something that only had 3 cards and didn't have an upgrade yet. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty good. I almost feel like not to complain about a change that objectively benefited me and that I definitely asked for more than once, but I feel like getting rid of inheritance is almost too easy now, because targeted withering is just built to counter it. I hope I'm not playing on like some kind of easy mode secretly. That would be really embarrassing for me. Because targeted withering is now just so built to counter it, and it feels so common. It is so common. I don't know. I feel like inheritance cards being randomly placed at a point, like it could be 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then targeted withering. You know, instead of being the last card or the third, you know, it's more of a spectrum. Could be, I don't know if that would balance it. You guys know more about that than me, but maybe a hard mode. Oh, I do like an interval. I already have one. I have another one. It is quite good to have Parasite, just in general, especially with the Sealed Devil's Coin, that's what it's called, because putting stuff in reserve is going to be one of the things, so I can get 2 of them. And I can just totally lock up the reserves. Oh, beautiful. Behold the pyramid. These pack names are just getting sillier and sillier as I unlock newer ones. Haunted Heritage makes sense. Behold the pyramid. What are we doing, man? Where are we? 26. I don't generally override any bids until the end, until I know what I'm working with. And so, you know, I have some to burn on rerolls if I want to. It's a good time to have taken an altar call. Whenever I do this, it's me getting my goddamn hair out behind my headphones that don't fit. This is a really bad starting hand. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Never mind. Right, it's the boss battle, so this is happening. You know what? I'll put you behind that. And just see what happens. Ah! You also have Altar Call. That was a really interesting play when you could have instead done that. Well, I guess you want to keep it in reserve down here. Dang it, I can't play both of them. Let's do that. Can't replace up there. Might as well. How much health do you have? A lot. Let's work on that. Slowly. Because I don't want to burn all of my cards. Forgot that was gonna happen. I hate the fucking triangle boy. Okay, so I'm in a bad position. I'm gonna, that's, at the moment I start recording, I'm gonna start losing. You only happen on gather, so you will not be useful at all. This sliding probably plays a little weird with Duties of Age. Do that. Do that. Right, because you're already taking damage from there. I can put this... This has sneaks. Only I want to use it on getting rid of that thing. Oh, and of course it puts it up there because why not? Fuck you, dude. What can I do here? Ah! I was wondering where it went. It's stacked in there. Okay. Don't have a lot of guys with which to work here. Can use that if I want. Won't help. No, I have to put it on. Do we still have the part we do? Oh, wait. Because if that happens... You can't do 10 damage to me in one turn. This is definitely cheating, by the way. I know that's a glitch and I'm taking advantage of it. Maybe you can do 10 damage to me in one turn. No, you're fine. Okay, cool. I should not be hasty. I should look at him. I feel like I knew about this already. Ooh, I don't even have to do anything. Okay. So we're in a bad spot. This is great. This is amazing. Ooh, I'm hitting my mic again. Right. So I hope... I really don't care about Cup of Shame. I would quite like Fluid Command Ring, especially because I'm already running into problems with this, even though I won't get to use it until they add shit to the game. Let's... If only vitamins chose to work. Vitamins has not been working. If only vitamins worked, and then you could see the spectacular faces I'm making. Ugh. Whatever. Interesting. So you're very invested in the Cup of Shame. The problem with the cup, matches don't ever last that long. It's not. Okay. At least we're not very revelation full, but we're at a better spot now. So... but I don't have to do that. Fuck you. Damning Curse Pact. I wonder if that's different. So obviously I should take this one, because I can get to anywhere from here, anywhere worthwhile from here. So let's just do that first before we have to think. Hey, it's Winged Kuibo. Ew. See, that's the kind of thing that I would fight tooth and nail against in the bargain. Takes any wounds, it gains 1 armor. The is doing a lot there, so I have to damage it kind of in increments of 2 for it to not just get immediately cancelled out. The can have a dodge token, right? God damn. Now this is a garbage draw. Now, okay, that's something I've been interpreting. Kills its neighbors. Does it need something on either side? All neighbors is too risky. I would rather do this than put any of those on something that I don't know if it's going to live to do its thing. It won't. Jesus Christ. Ooh. No, wait. That's pretty good. Okay. And you put a derelict fortress next to it. I love you. I love you. I love you. I could put haste on it, or... well... I will put haste on it, because I know it's going to die. I know that one's gonna die. So ordinarily, I would stack up the derelict fortress with those nice boon cards, but... since it is that... I mean, you just gave me that for free. I got 2 free attacks out of it, and the guy died, and he served his purpose, and all is good. That's decent. It's got tunnels. Right, because I kill this, and then it deals to its neighbors. And of course, getting rid of armor does not count as wounds. Interesting. Yeah, I might as well do that. I do not like my health value right now. To my lasher. Ah, because on gather it's going to die. There you go. You finally figured me out. Unfortunately. No, it's fine. I have 2 armor. This is okay. Was it on the map again? I forget. I don't think I even looked at it. Thank you, by the way, Little Bleeding Edge. To whom I owe my life, and to whom I would have not been able to win on that turn without you. What are we actually doing? We have 32 revelations, which is 4 shy of enough to take out hardship. So I am inclining, going towards this, because it is the only place. Oh, no, that's a forge. I can't often tell the difference between small forge and small revelations, but that's because I'm dumb. That's because I'm not a very smart person. Let's see. Do I care about a greater bane? Probably not. Oh, it shows on the map and then it collapses. That explains everything. Greater forge, 10 revelations, greater pact exchange. I kind of like that. I have to do a fight regardless. I don't really care about pact exchanges. A boon is fine, but it's not revelations. Do I care about it? Oh, this is a forge. Duplicates the 3rd card of the pact. Another aggression could be nice. Random creature gains counter. All creatures in the pact gain tunnel. That's a common. I feel like everything says it's common. Tunnel. Ooh, wait, no, that's fine. That's actually because tunnel kind of is very situational, and I do not want, maybe, everything to get tunnel. Counters. Counters is pretty good. I think I'm gonna try that. I could get counters 2 on you. That's too much of a risk. That's pretty good. Counters on one of these because I'm often using them for defense. That's pretty good. They are very often in the front row. Giving them a little bit of thorns. Yeah, whatever. I've seen this before. It's not fair that presumably one loss on my part means I have to, like, take some kind of massive debuff or whatever this team achievement means. But the Verguild can lose as many times as he likes and just keep playing. 2 Lost Voice and a Shadow Relic, 2 Damp here and an Endless Slumber. Neither of us are really playing Sleep Tokens right now. Neither of us, I say, as if they don't change their deck every time. Like a cheater. I say, being a cheater. I like my deck. I'm keeping my deck. Now the Greater Bane is gonna be... I mean, worst comes to worst, we discard one of our River Cleaving Edges. I like this. I like this a lot. Who would we like to be lethal? Any creature that it wounds, which is interesting because, for example, if I can get it on this, can I guaranteed in any pack get it on something with counter? I cannot. I can. Lethal counters and 4 health. Very interesting. Counter is thorns, but lethal is lethal, which I like. That's useless on both of you. Okay, so if this ends up on this one, yay! Yay, we've made a really good creature. If this ends up on this one, it's gonna require some strategic finagling, but still will be good. So. Okay, cool. That's a really good creature I've made. I really hope that the limiter worked. Okay. What did I tell you, baby? The first card you draw each turn costs an extra mana until played. That sounds annoying. Well, hold on. This is a guaranteed fine choice. I have 42 revelations. I need 6 more, and I'm not going to get any more until the next battle is my thing. So I have 36 and 6 change, right? Because it's 12, it's on the 12s. I have 3 chip removals and 6 change, so I could reroll this. Do I care enough to reroll this? No, I don't. Stupid fucking headphones. Now this is a problem. This could be a problem. We do have the... Oh wait, actually, I might get some more revelations. We do get the healing. I need 6 more. So if I can keep my health above... Wait a second, because it heals me 10. Heals me 10. I need 6 more, so if I can keep my health above 16, if I can keep my health above 16, then I might get a 4th chipper, which is pretty good. Of course, there's also the boss fight, but... Okay, so this is the lowest my health can go. No, because the boss fight... It doesn't matter if the boss fight is after the recovery. So I can't let my health go below this, which is, gotta say, really bad first draw. Where are my flasks? This is fine, actually. No flasks. Flasks. Infinite flasks. No flasks. Why are you taking... What is the... Cognitive horrors again. It's fine. And I have to... I'm saying I have to remember that 3 health is no longer 2 health. 3 health is no longer 0 health. 3 health is 1 health. 2 health is 0 health. But, like, I don't think I ran into a condition. Did I? I think I only ran into a 2 health is 1 health situation. Or, like, a 1 health and 1 armor. Whatever. I don't actually have to think. What are you doing? Decent work. Decent work. Okay. That's what I like to see. I'm gonna put this on you. And I'm gonna put this on you. See, this is what I'm talking about stalling. And actually, I'm just gonna take it because if I have 17 health, I have 16 or more health. So, here we go, baby. That is our 4th chip removal secured. Is this page 1 or 2? I forget. This is page 2. Okay. 7 added, which means I have 49, which is more than 48, which is 4 chip removals in this final bargain. The final bargain is before the final boss. Did I know this? I think I did. Okay. I have 4 chip removals and 3 chips to play. He is very interested in this rebounding ring. One, two. I could just take 1 off of everything across the board. I'm gonna take both of them. I don't care about this. He can has this as he wants. I want this. I don't want that. And it'd be nice if I didn't have that. So where am I placing my chips? Don't need to put any on here. I have to put 1 here in case he goes all in, right? If he goes all in, I lose this. If he goes all in, I also lose this. So I can do 1, 2, 3, and then not care about that, yeah? I win. He got what he wanted. I got what I wanted. Shame fits on Rollin, honestly. Hey, good luck making me redraw, baby. I say going into a boss battle where I will certainly have to redraw. New tricks from the old serpent. Does that apply to both of us? I don't think it does. I think it's just me. This is going to be very interesting because what is that? Oh, you're stealing my thing. No, you're not. Okay. Oh. That was an interesting play. I thought you were straight up gonna hit me with that, which is what I would have done. What was I saying? What was I saying before you, juked me out in masterful form? I was talking about how I was told in the Discord that this is going to be, I will have the opportunity maybe to grab this at the Reckoning, the big final thing where you use all your fancy decks. I have not specialized my decks for stealing creatures very much. And I don't know if I'm gonna attempt to do that. I should probably, that'll be what I do with my 3rd slot, because you can have 3 decks for each character without having to overwrite anything. So my second one obviously is going to be my period English playthrough. My modern English playthrough, this is my period English playthrough. I can talk. I'm so good at words. I went to college for words. Did you know that? But my 3rd deck might be some kind of steal thing just to ensure that, because I don't know. Do you need this to get the best ending? Do you need to steal the guys? I think you might need to steal the guys. And I imagine they might give you some kind of, insurance for being able to steal the guys if you haven't prepped for stealing them, but like, also, it seems like the kind of evil thing they do to let you see this and expect you to know what to do, and I do know what to do. I like my kill you dead decks too much. Counters and lethal, baby. You're on my side of the battle line and I don't like that. What is that? Oh, aggression. I don't like this. I really don't like where I put myself. What do you mean? Oh, of course. Guess which is why this is a good thing. I can kill this right now. Yes. And then save that. Because... Right, okay. I don't like like you. I really don't like you. 6 damage! Okay, maybe I will have to alt F4 on this one. Ooh. Oh, that's bad. This is really bad. I do have ways of killing. I have ways of getting you down. I kind of have to focus on murdering you dead. That's pretty good. You are really gonna be a problem. Husk. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I can use the lurker, but you have tunnels. Ugh. I'm banking on you not having any more of those slide cards, even though you probably do have a bunch of those slide cards. Jesus Christ. Okay. So that's what Infernal does. If I have it and I lose it, even if Soul Trader is happening. He gets it. Okay. What? Because I can play with as many of these as I want because this is merciful. What happens if I do that? Okay, and then I do that. And now we're fine. Okay, I'm still a little worried. I'm gonna get you in front of your counters. You're lethal. I have to work on you. Enter. I love the fluid command ring popping when I have no extra mana to bring over. What is that? Okay. 8. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. Yes. On resolve. That's fine. That will result in less. I don't know, let's just stack the deck. Congratulations, I win! Well, no, I shouldn't say that. This fucker is capable of doing 11 damage in one turn. 8 damage. 8 damage in a turn? That's so little. Oh, okay, I win. Like, I get that this guy is evil. I understand that he is evil and he is clever, but like, it's not like, it's not that hard to beat him. I win. Okay. Yay, I did it! No inheritance! Fuck you, baby. Okay, what happened next? I like that I am wearing American's shirt. Volum's soul, now free, joins the others in conference. They have concluded something. The last couple times they concluded anything, I kind of barely got what was happening, but I wasn't reading out loud. Maybe. See, okay. This time the skip is second. Why isn't the skip second all the time? What are we up to now?
Like that, in unto hell, my duty now discharged be.
What a treat.
In our little mask at last, no longer bound am I to play thy foeman. Thou hast my thanks. Ne'er were I so joyed to take a beating.
I wonder what your deal is. I feel like the final bargain is gonna be he gives me kind of the like true freedom from all of this bullshit in exchange for killing the Wicker Lady. and like I'll do that.
Faith, for a time in sweat-bemusket Rome, Fie. Never in mind. To say on would flog that subject past the point.
I like that I don't have to read.
Wherefore discloseth all this the very devil? Or as unto his flame leastways, a wisp of smoke that doth waft in a passing comely shape?
It will be so nice to get more than 10% of the jokes.
Once, ere the end, Marikin did sojourn in that desert, doubt. And in that honest hour was my service to thee willed, but made by hell
I like that I can tell where the jokes is, even though I don't get why they're funny. And then I will get why they're funny.
All along in my secret harbor held
I feel the need to state that on the record.
Mark this, thine all-exalting world of filth.
I really like the blue and purple eye because it, like, I don't know if this is the intent, but it almost looks digital, which, like, just gives it that otherworldliness in this zone of the video.
A fulsome, girthy harlot she, one whom I love full well as is. Yet wont to wash her clean is that malcontented maelstrom Marikin, to reimagine vice and grace. Oh, wherefore? I know this game as well as must any honest cheat of some new rule book. I ask thee, wherefore have we named the need? But soft, Volum speaks.
Volum. We thank thee from the very well of soul, thou hast ruined her feast, unfated all, to thereby escape her eternal family. Yet the act of saving us from then, unto perdition cast back all our vanished kin. Hear the final bell, we must needs confer.
Meanwhile, I must needs show the half-spoiled feast my face. Marry, maven, shouldst thou after all attend,
show them your face,
dallied among both sides, I'll guile up a gift to aid thee, for which no other entity extant hath the art. Until then, anon.
I don't trust you. Yay! They need to repaint his figure. He looks a lot blonder in the real world. Yay! I did it. Want one. I'm gonna override, because this is just the... These are 3 variations on a Mariken deck, instead of one deck that has evolved over the... What is happening? Or is it? I'm a bit confused as to what's going on there, but... therefore... Not therefore. How do I say this in an appropriate manner? Here has been the promised slaughter. Put my hair back. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay. I don't need an outro. There's no people to say goodbye to. View my dominance and be afraid.